J NEL Racing will look forward to stepping out 9 runners on Friday on the poly surface in our 8-race card, and Golden Alexia and Hollandia Bakare will be first up in race 2. Now, Golden Alexia, she will be trying the mile for the first time, and Hollandia Bakare, well, finished really steadily over 1400 last time out to place, enjoyed being up in trip, and should further enjoy the step up to the mile on Friday.
Yeah, morning Nadine. Golden Alexia, she's been a little bit disappointing, she's, I don't know, she's not putting it in, or I'm not quite sure, very, very difficult to put a finger on it, but we're going to try and mix up the tactics a little bit, and try and see if we can get it to run a more positive race. Hollandia Bakare working well at home. I think he definitely warrants inclusion. Nadine, he's fitted him with scoops as well. It should just help him to focus a little bit better. He's still a bit of a monkey. But he's steadily showing improvement, and hopefully he repeats it on the track.
Sweetie Darling will do duty in race 3. Now, she's going to enjoy being back to same-sex company and down in class.
Yeah, I bit off a bit more than we can chew last time against the boys. Nadine, I think 1200 she'll definitely prefer. Against the girls, her own sex, she's got to be competitive here.
Good Shine will step out for the first time in the Eastern Cape and for the first time on the poly surface in race 4. Now, he was originally from the Western Cape.
Yes, Nadine. Dane and Lauren sent him to me. He was tried over there. We're going to bring him here. I think we've had him on the poly a couple of times. He seems to enjoy it, Nadine, and we will be learning a little bit more from him. A little bit of a wide draw, but just hoping to get something positive out of him and something to build on.
Mr. Belvedere runs in race 6. Now, he's generally always about the action, but John, it'll be his penultimate that you really want him to reproduce, because that day he ran on very well against Stronger.
Nadine, yes, he did. Even at last start, I don't know what happened, but it just got muddled up at the start and he got way out of his ground. But I also think the 1600 will be more suited, expecting him to finish well.
Brendan James does duty for the yard in the feature of the afternoon at the Founders Trophy over the mile trip, a non-black type event. He really has been at his very best of recent on the poly surface, and he's a great fan of course and distance.
Yes, Nadine, track and trip really suits here. He's doing well at home, quite pleased with him, and we're just grateful for whatever he gives us.
I'm sure we can look forward to a decent run from him. He for me, is definitely an inclusion in the top 4. We finish in race 8 with 3 runners from the J NEL yard. Greenlight Sky will be making her local debut. She relocates from KZN, and she has really enjoyed a recent merit rating fall, so she's in a good space to start off in a new centre. Royal Missy, she'll be having her post-maiden run, but she was a good winner when leaving the maidens last time out, and I think she's really going to enjoy being up to 1900. Blind Faith had her post-maiden run last time out, and it was a decent placing behind a fair sort.
Nadine, we'll start at the bottom. Blind Faith, she, lightweight, It was a nice run. We didn't really want to be in front that day, not so early anyway, but it was a mile, so it wasn't a bad effort from her. Back over at 1900 where she's won. Nadine, she could run into the money here. Royal Missy, I actually quite like her. She's showing improvement at home. I think she will like to step up in trip, and not often you get one win out of maidens, but I think if it's 1-on-1 that's going to do it, she could be one. And then Greenlight Sky, Nadine, lovely looking filly. She's put up some very nice work, but we went a little bit off form, lost her way a little bit. First run for the yard, I'm probably going to elect to drop her out from that draw and allow her to run on and see if we can get a bit of a positive effort out of her.
So Greenlight Sky, a horse that we'll keep our eye on, but as far as Royal Missy and Blind Faith are concerned, what they're showing at home could see them find the checks. They're definitely horses to keep an eye on.